feed these hungry Steam Deck fans. Yeah, how are you? Hello, view. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. Good. All right. What I got for you guys here on Monday, even though I did put out news earlier this morning. Let's see here. Microsoft plans a major celebration for Xbox and Halo 25th anniversary. And let's see here. What do we got? Says here. They say we have these massive, fantastic franchise ranging from World of Warcraft and its 20th anniversary this year to Halo, Call of Duty, StarCraft, and much more. We are building plans for a 25th anniversary of Halo and Xbox. We have such a rich heritage and history, and these communities have been active for so long. You have to celebrate that. Then it says Halo in particular has remained one of Xbox flagships since the series debuted alongside the first Xbox in 2001. A friend noted that massive commercial success of Halo in merchandise and licensing, with the sci-fi shooter franchise alone generating over $1.8 billion in consumer spending beyond games. And so yeah, it says here, with the recent acquisition of Activision Blizzard and Bethesda, Microsoft Xbox division has expanded its lineup of intellectual properties as well, particularly franchises like Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, and more are now under the Xbox umbrella. Nevertheless, Microsoft has given no hints yet as to what specific celebration may be in store. Yeah, 25th anniversary, Halo. If you still got the original Xbox with the big controller and Halo, you're good. Anyway, all right. So what else we got? Microsoft Flight Simulator on PC requires 64 gigs of RAM. 64 gigs of RAM. Yeah, 64 gigs. You know, some PC gamers they have 70, 80, 90, 120 and up. You know, when it comes to RAM on their PC. You know, so yeah. You know, because you know, console is dedicated. PC, you know, it's not dedicated. So dedicated means that you have to use what you have, like hardware within the box of a console. But PC now, you can build your PC as powerful as you want it. So yeah, that's the difference. Then add your keyboard, mouse, and controllers, and whatever monitor you choose to use, and then go on from there. And of course, with PC, you got laptop gaming, but that's also dedicated like console, you know. But desktop PC is not. So, but then also you have the portable PCs to deal with for PC gamers. So they're good. But 64 gigs of RAM for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Because it says here, Microsoft Flight Simulator launched on November 19th and will command a huge 64 gigs of RAM for ultra specs configuration with a hefty CPU and GPU required too. And then it has the full, let's see if I can big this up a little bit. The full system requirement here. And can I get any bigger? Oh, here we go. Min specs. Let's see, Windows 10, DirectX 12, AMD Ryzen 2600X, Radeon RX 5700X, 4 gigs of RAM, video RAM that is, 16 gigs of RAM, storage 50 gigs, and then bandwidth 10 megabytes per second. Then NVIDIA Intel, that's on the minimum requirement. You got Windows 10, DirectX 12, Intel Core i7 6800, GeForce GTX 970, 4 gigs of video RAM, 16 gigs of your motherboard RAM, and then storage is 50 gigabytes, and you need 10 bandwidth. You need 10 megabytes per second. Now, for recommended specs, you got Windows 10, DirectX 12, AMD Ryzen 7 2700X, Radeon RX 5700 XT, 8 gigs of RAM, video RAM, 32 gigs of the RAM that sits on the motherboard, and then storage you need 50 gigs, and then bandwidth you need 50 megabytes per second. And now for NVIDIA Intel on recommended, you need Windows 10 DirectX 12, Intel Core i7 10700, GeForce RTX 2080, 8 gigs of video RAM, 32 gigs of video RAM, and 50 gigs of storage. 8 gigs of video RAM and 32 gigs that sits on the motherboard. Remember that. 50 gigs of storage and 50 megabytes per second. Now, time to hang with the big boys. Ideal specs is AMD. Is Windows 10 DirectX 12, Ryzen 9 7900X, Radeon RX 7900 XT, 12 gigs of video RAM, 64 gigs of motherboard RAM that sits on the board. You know, in those lanes, yeah. You need 50 gigs of storage, and then 100 megabytes per second. And then for NVIDIA Intel on ideal specs, is Windows 10. Then you have DirectX 12. You got Intel i14700, GeForce RTX 4080, or you could add a 4090 if you want to. 12 gigs of video RAM, 64 gigs of motherboard RAM, and 50 gigs of storage, and 100 megabytes per second. So there. Anyway, says here the ideal spec for Microsoft Flight Simulator sees Windows 10 latest install, Ryzen 9 already read it already, but says here what you get for the bumped up PC requirement for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Well, the team has pushed everything to the limit. A digital twin of Earth for excruciating amount of detail, 4,000 more detailed in some parts, with improved physics cloud based on worlds, improved aircraft system, and more. And then it says here, improve multi-threading to improve performance, fast download, faster download, load and installation speed, improve aerodynamic and physics simulation, improve aircraft system, including electrical, pneumatic fuel and hydraulics, new failure and wear and tear system, deeper and wider avionics system, cockpit table available by default, windows, vertical obstacle, world oil rigs, worldwide glider airports, worldwide heliports. Yeah. Flight Simulator 2024, folks. There you have it. So yeah, to play with the big boys, got to keep your PCs up to date, you know. Oh yeah. All right. Now, what else we got on the gaming front here? Since we're talking video games, okay, we did that yesterday. Did that. Oh, what's this? Let's see. Okay, says Witchfire makes its Steam debut on September 23rd. Today, along with a new update. Okay. And it says it pins the enemies to the wall and tear them apart, and the projectile ignites middle flight. But there are new elements, 2 new mysteria. We let you discover these for yourself. Yeah. Then it says the new weapon is a homage to the stake gun and painkillers, the game that many have the astronaut team members worked on. They were at People Can Fly when the final version of Witchfire is launched in late 2025. The weapon will be available for new players. If this game ain't for you, play something else. Alright. What else we got here on the gaming front? Keep moving. Okay, we did that yesterday. Did that. Okay. What else we have? Okay, let's see. Space Marines 2 success change everything for Saber Interactive. Yeah, for now. So they say during our, what they say here, says with the level of success, will it state Space Marine change everything? Saber does going forward. It allows the studio to dream big with future projects. During our company party, I give a little 30-second speech, and I told the whole team, this changes everything. We do move forward from our small games like our third-party publishing to a quiet place. Next month, we have Toxic Command coming up with a focus soon. Everything that we do now, this changes. And then they say right now we're focused on development. We look forward to sharing more when the time is right. Then you go. There you go, brother. Anyway, so Space Marine 2 is bringing them success. So we'll see. We'll see for how long. All right. Now, what else we have here on the gaming front? Okay. Let's see. A group of Minecraft players have accurately recreate a section of New York City. Developer Mahjong and publisher Microsoft market the popular sandbox game Minecraft mostly to kids and families. However, the game also attracts adult players who want to use the game to create high ambitious projects. Oh yeah, and they say video games ain't good for nothing. Anyway, over the weekend, a large group of Minecraft modders post word on the Minecraft build subreddit that they have been working for years to create an accurate recreation of New York City inside the game. That means they must be bringing the Twin Towers back. Anyway, it says here the Reddit members D3Cent, who posted the image of Minecraft New York creation, stated that the project had taken over 4 years to reach this stage. At the time, he noted that the thousands of Minecraft modders involved in the project had recreated 68% of Lower Manhattan in the game, and he wrote about just how detailed the project has become. But yep, it's exact. Every building has been manually recreated. The right amount of windows, correct windows, detailed trash cans, where they are, road sign, stop sign, everything. And then they say that according to D3Cent, the modders have used data from LiDAR from the elevation of OSM data for the general share of buildings to get accurate view of Lower Manhattan. A couple of major public buildings in parts of the city, including Grand Central Station, which have their interior rendered in Minecraft. Still, most of the building don't have the level of accuracy. And then they say, who else? They say, if you are a Minecraft player and want to check out this New York project, NYC, for yourself, you can visit the server located on nycbuildtheearth.net. If you are running Minecraft version 1.20.1 and above, the team is also always looking for new people who might want to join their team and continue their work to recreate the city inside the sandbox world of Minecraft. It will be interesting to see how far this team will go to make all of New York City, NYC in the game. Yeah, they're going to see that project through. That's what this is. Anyway, what else we have here on the gaming front? Let's see here. Okay. Keep moving. They got to keep you guys up to date. Microsoft Xbox Steam claim its energy saving efforts have cut down CO2 emission. Save the environment. Let's see what they're talking about here. It says the invention, which includes a greening game code and players opting into energy save modes, have prevented over 1.2 million metric tons of CO2s compared to the usage without intervention. According to the EPA, estimates this reduction prevents emission equivalent to more than 3 billion car miles driven by average gasoline-powered passenger vehicles being released into the atmosphere. It says those efforts include shutdown energy option features that was added to Xbox console in 2023. When this option is set up, any updates, downloads for Xbox games are made where the most renewable energy source can be accessed by a console power connection. Okay. That's Microsoft for you. Alright, what else we got? Let's see, anything else? What's this? Microsoft announced new efforts to improve its cybersecurity system. It says by John, Microsoft has posted an update on its progress improving its cybersecurity system, which now include 34,000 full-time engineers. Yeah. Alright, Microsoft, we see you. 34,000 full-time engineers. Try to prevent the world from cyber attacks. Pretty good. Alright. Any comments? What we got here? Got one. They say here the Cybersecurity Governance Council collaborate with sci-fi engineer leadership to define and prioritize SFI works as well as set feature direction. The council is accountable for the implementation of regulatory requirements, ongoing compliance, and determining the security architecture necessary to achieve our goal. The council reports on cyber risk and compliance to CISO, the CISO, who in turn reports the information to Microsoft senior leadership team and to Microsoft board of directors. Yeah, and then they say it also said that it had launched the Security Skilling Academy in July. This was created to give all of the company's employees a way to learn and train about cybersecurity efforts. Okay, all right, Microsoft. Anyway, if you want to learn if you want to learn about cybersecurity, there's always the Cybersecurity for Dummies, and upgrading and repairing networks and network security books. Yeah, that can also help. Alright, let's see here. Frostpunk 2 sold 350,000 copies. It had recovered its production and marketing costs. It says here, it says, we are super happy to announce that we've already exceeded 350,000 copies of Frostpunk 2 sold. What's more, the total estimated sale revenue has already covered the cost we spent on producing and marketing the game. And it says, we know that taking Frostpunk 2 in a direction not everyone expected would push the boundaries of what a sequel could be. We're extremely proud of what we've accomplished, and with your feedback, we'll continue to improve the game with upcoming hot fixes and patches. Yeah. And it says the game now available on Steam, Epic Games Store, GOG, and the Microsoft Store is also available if you have subscription to Microsoft PC Game Pass or Xbox Game Pass Ultimate Service. And on the NVIDIA GeForce Now service, the team also plans to release a version of Frostpunk 2 for Sony PlayStation 5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X and X console at some point in the future. Okay. Well, keep pushing. Alright, what else we got? Got to keep you guys up to date with this news. State of Play. Okay, for Tuesday, September 24, 3 p.m. PDT, 6 p.m. EDT, and 11 p.m. BST. Yeah. State of Play. See what Sony's up to. Matter of fact, I've seen a flyer talking about Metal Gear 3 was going to be at TGS, so we shall see, you know. Yeah. Alright. Anyway, let's keep pushing here. See what else we got on the gaming front. Yeah. Gotta keep you guys up to date. Let's see, The original Resident Evil 3 release on GOG lands this week. Yeah, so if you got a PlayStation, let's see what they got. It says the DRM-free Focus PC gaming store first began the initiative to bring classic Resident Evil titles to its platform. And what do they have here? Let's see here. Full compatibility with Windows 10 and 11. 6 localization for game include English, German, French, Italian, Spanish, Japanese. Mercenaries mode included. Improved DirectX game renders. New render options. Windows vertical synchronization. Control gamma correction. Integer scaling and more. Improved graphics engine initialization and restart. Improved video subtitles. Improve the option dialog, issue less task switching, improve mouse cursor visibility, full support for modern controllers, Sony DualSense, Sony DualShock 4, Microsoft Xbox Series, Microsoft Xbox One, Microsoft 360, Nintendo Switch, Logitech F-Series, and many more, with optimal button binding regardless of the hardware and wireless mode. And it says Resident Evil 3 store page is available for wishlisting on DRM-free GOG store ahead of the September 25th launch in 2 days. That is, it's probably will be priced at $9.99, just like the previous version. Previous two game release. A bundle containing all 3 games is also available for purchase, $24.99. All right, Resident Evil. All right, keep moving here. What else we got? Gotta keep you guys in the loop, man. Let's see. Hobbit Sim Life Tale. The Shire gets a March 2025 launch date. Well, we do got November and December and October, you know, so gotta save some games for next year, you know. So it says here, what do they have? It says here, the Sim space is about to expand with a brand new, and it's set in the familiar of many fantasy fans, Tales of Shire, a Lord of the Rings game originally supposed to land in 2024, but a delay has pushed it to 2025. At the same time, though, the developer Weather Workshop has now attached a firm launch date, project March 25, 2025, and yeah, has a YouTube video here. I will leave the link in the description box. Okay, what else we got? Keep moving. Actually, no, wait a minute. If I close this up here. So, says here, as with many life sims, the title begins with players creating their own Hobbit from the scratch. In addition, the usual customization of the developer is even adding foot hairstyle, sticking to the source material. After that, players are introduced to the Bywater, a new village popping up in the Shire, being a Hobbit. Moving into this area, players start with the bare essentials to begin their new life. The next objective include farming, fishing, foraging, cooking special meals with multi-step recipe to impress guests. This says nurturing relationships with other hobbits is the main draw of the relaxing title, with each one offering a fresh type of way to be friends, as well as various bonus for doing so. Alright, March 2025 it is. Keep moving here. Anything else on the gaming front? Nope. That is it. So that's all the news I got to report. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars, Star Trek, board, Dark Side. Go. Peace.